Welcome to the Kool, the Kareem Matthews podcast. I'm Kareem Matthews here with my dude, my boy, my Ramley, point guard extraordinaire, UCSD alumni, girl dad, fake ass DJ, world traveler, Mr. Rodney Lusian.
And before tonight, also known as the blackest nigga on earth, I finally got some light up in this bitch.
Ah,
I can look a little bit more brown than black.
ah, that's hilarious. Nah, that shit do look a lot clearer. You got a light?
Yeah. And let me get my fake DJ thing on.
Boo! Boo! Boo. You know what I'm saying? Ah, boo. Turn that shit off.
Gotta take our medicine.
Ah, man. They own McVay, yo.
Sirianni do.
Like McVay, well, they were saying Philly, he like 1-9 against Philly.
Oh, yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, what? How we played them that much?
I don't think 9 times, no. Maybe, though. I know Sirianni's got him at least four. He probably
Mm,
0-4 against Sirianni.
mm. Okay. Nah.
Um, and I know Peterson probably got him for 2 or 3.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah,
Nah, I
I
didn't
can
know that. I mean, I didn't know that stat. When I heard that, I was like, damn, nigga, that's worse than Shanahan. Because it don't seem like we played him that much. You know what I'm saying? But clearly we do. But nah, man, that shit, I'm glad it's crazy because shit, it's 2 days later and I'm still pissed. Like, just bringing it back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't even have to do no intro to it. It was just like, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn Eagle game, man. I mean, it's crazy because clearly we lost, but it's funny because everybody was talking about the bad beats aspect of it.
mm,
Like now that gambling is legal, you know what I'm saying? Like even on Bad Beats, the actual show with Scott Van Pelt and dude,
yeah.
when he went into this week's segment, he's like, everyone knows about the Rams and the Eagles. But let's talk about some of these other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I was like, damn, like it was like, okay, everyone knows that because they were saying millions of dollars changed hands on that play. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, I mean, really, it was a bad play. Like in that situation, you're supposed to just go down. Because what if he had fumbled?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we could have ever had a chance if he had fumbled it. So him running it back, and that's when they started talking about, is the fix in? Like now that it's out in the open, like that's gonna be a question. Like, do these niggas know I mean, clearly they know the line, but like, is that factoring into what they do? You know what I'm saying? Because everyone was like, it was really no reason for him to run that back.
Other than the fact that he felt like he got speed, like he said that immediately after the game. He was like, it didn't make sense because they was talking about how he's lost 30, 40 pounds.
Right.
And
To
then
get
he
down to
said
330.
something along the lines of, but the speed never left. And it's like, well, nah, nigga, when you lose weight, the speed's supposed to increase.
Increase.
But they said
Right.
he got clocked at 18 miles an hour.
Nah, I heard that. And that's what everyone was saying, how fast he was for such a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that all that's cool. But it wasn't a it wasn't a good play and it wasn't a necessary play. You know what I'm saying?
But he like, I got this in my bag. Like, how else? When else am I going? Y'all saw me run down Stafford on the sideline, but
Right. That's when else. We already seen it.
y'all don't want to talk about that. Like Sal Palantonio wasn't asking me about chasing down Stafford to make the Rams punt.
because that didn't make millions of dollars change hands. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what did you have on it?
Uh, nah, I ain't even. I mean, no doubt it's a bad beat for those who bet on the Rams, whether
I
it
mean,
was
oh, go ahead.
money line spread, whatever it was. Like you lost it all on that play.
Right. Well, money line had already been dead. We was down.
No, but if we make the field goal,
Oh, right. Nah, right. Absolutely.
money line spread, like everything.
You right.
If dudes bet us just straight win at plus money,
Right.
and
But my thing is that wouldn't have hit with the block,
right,
but
the
the
spread still would have.
would have. Right. 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 But nah, you right though. If he makes the kick, money line hits.
Right,
I didn't even think about that. I'm just thinking about even after the block, the plus 3.5 is still good. You know what I'm saying? It takes a 350-pound man picking the ball up and running it back 70 yards or whatever he did, and nobody catching him. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it was painful on that level, and then it was painful on the level of us just tanking like that. And it's crazy because that game was just on again on NFL TV, like literally before. It's probably still on. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not even over yet. But I watched the first half. I couldn't even watch the second half. Once the second half started, I was like, I'm turning this shit off because I knew we wasn't going to score again anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because actually, we went up 26-9 on basically like the first play of the second half.
right,
Like verse hit their ass with that fumble sack, and then Kyron went in with like a minute into the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was 26-7.
right.
But man, in that first half, we looked so good. Like if you could just focus on that first half, we showed everything, dude. We showed everything. Both receivers, short game, deep game, both backs. Like Quorum looked good. Like, woo! The defense was ferocious. It was like I still couldn't figure out like how we melted down like that. When I was like, we didn't score in the second half. I mean, after that 1 minute touchdown, you know what I'm saying? It was like, dude, like I don't know, it happened so fast. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
They
where it is. Cause go ahead, say what you finish.
because they had 7 at the half, but then they got it to 26-14 on like that 91-yard drive. That was quick, quick, quick. The touchdown to the tight end was probably a 30-yarder. You know what I'm saying? And then it was 26-14, and it was like, okay, damn. That was, I don't know. It just seemed so quick in the third, and then they ate up most of the fourth.
Right. Cause I mean, somebody was saying to me on Monday, like y'all couldn't stop Philly. And I was like, we actually stopped them. I know we stopped them at least once in the second half. I want to say twice.
Mm.
We made them punt. Um, but I mean, the offense not giving nothing. I mean, and
Right.
granted, there was the 2 field goals, but yeah, because it was 26-21 at the end of the third quarter. And,
Mm.
they did eat up some fourth quarter, but I feel like we stopped them a couple of times in the second half, which I felt like should have been. We stopped them actually, we only stopped them once in the second half on downs. Um, yeah, damn. They went 4 plays and 3 yards. Okay, somehow they got the ball around midfield. All right, yeah, I remember that. So yeah, I mean, the defense got us the one stop we needed. It's just like offense, give us something, man.
Was it the 4th and 2 that we punted on?
Yeah, that was the one where Stafford.
Stafford got ran down. I feel like we need to start getting more aggressive on shit like that because they do it to us.
Yep, third. It was 2nd and 4. Kyron ran 2 yards. Then 3rd and 2, Stafford got 0 yards, chased down by Jay Davis. 4th and 2 from Philly's 49-yard line.
And we punt.
We punt.
Nah, I feel like at that point you go for that.
Especially because they had just scored. It was 26-14 at that point. So that was your chance to answer.
Right. And I feel like no matter where you giving it to them at this point, they scoring if you give it back.
Which they did. Because I don't even think they went 87 yards after we punted them down to their 13.
So it was a good punt.
Yeah, them starting from the 13, yeah.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Especially it just got out the inning.
Kool. Nah,
But
man.
nah. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, just that, you can't you give up 33 unanswered, and obviously them last six is tainted.
But
But
even 27 unanswered. Well, actually, it was 20.
20 unanswered. Okay, we gave up 26 unanswered if you count that last touchdown.
Right, right. But
Yeah,
nah, it's a painful loss, but I think in the long run, it could be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If we focus, if we correct these mistakes and focus in, they were saying it could go either way. People like it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. I don't see McVay or this team letting it be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I think we got too many dogs and too many leaders in the locker room to let that happen. I think they can look at it as the shit we need to clean up and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good chance we gonna see these niggas again or somebody of their ilk. You know what I'm saying? And in those games, we gotta realize you can't get up off dudes, man, because you was saying that in the first half, and I was just kind of like, man, we easing away. You know what I'm saying? But that's always how it happened. I mean, when teams let us hang around, you be like, man, they letting us hang around. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to act like it ain't gonna come back and bite you, but it usually do. And it did. And they was talking about it, watching the rewind, the tight end that was doing our game. It was Joe Davis and an old tight end from like Carolina.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
But he was even saying when we was kicking all them field goals, he was like, "It's still early, but we can look back at this and see." You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying it at that point, like nigga, they gonna fuck around and lose this game kicking all these field goals right now. And it turned out to be right. I mean, I hate that it happened because during when it was happening, I was like, nah, that's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But then when it happened, it was like, man, when it's not us involved, I always point it out. When you letting the team hang around, the fact that it was us involved, I was like, nah, they're not hanging around. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But they were hanging around, and they came back and got it, and they champions. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just no regular team. Like, and the fact that they own McVay like that. Like, I didn't even know that number going in, but like McVay, if you know a squad own you like that, you got to go for the jugular, my nigga. It can't be no acting like this, just a regular, you know what I'm saying? A regular game. Like, you got to try to finish this squad. And I feel like going for it on that fourth would have been doing that.
Right. And you brought up Shanahan and the nines, and we saw forever where he would not deviate. He wouldn't show no killer instinct. He wouldn't show no this game matter more than any other game. Like for the longest time, my postulate on the LA Rams was we didn't understand that it was a rivalry. Like Frisco was coming here like they hated us, and we
Right.
was treating them like, oh, it's just another divisional game,
Right.
which is why
Right.
Donald finally said it that year that we won it, and we was playing the Nines, and he was like, dude, I hate this team. Like, I hate the Niners. I was like, cool, y'all
Right. They
get it.
get it. Right.
Um, and it's like, I think I said it on Sunday. I was like, Kyron is the only one that's playing with revenge on his mind. Like, and the defense played well, and Verse was turned up, but not to the degree that he was in the
In the
playoff.
playoff game. Right. I
You
mean,
know,
because it wasn't a playoff game and it wasn't snowing.
he was still probably an 8 out of 10 in terms of like I'm turned 8.5, 9, like whatever you want to give him. Because I said at some point I was like he about to get a penalty because
Oh, right, right,
he
right.
was
He
he
was
was
turned.
he
And I
was
was like, I'm
celebrating.
not mad at that. At this point, a penalty is okay.
Right. But yeah, I felt like Kyron for sure.
Because he fumbled.
Right, twice each game.
He had more to, you know what I'm saying? He was more invested than everybody else.
Each game he fumbled, and each game he sat there and watched Saquon set records on us.
Mm.
So your counterpart is having record-setting games while you are being
Well, you killing us.
right, right. But he responded like he played like, nah, fuck that.
He
Like
outplayed Saquon.
he did, he
Because
did,
we held Saquon down. It wasn't him today. Yes, Sunday.
and that's what hurt so much. Like we fixed our Saquon problem, and they still got us.
And then they opened up an AJ Brown problem. Because now Cowherd was like, the Rams might have to go get a corner.
I don't think so. Well, I mean,
Remember, I wanted 5 back?
yeah, yeah. He would look real cool on AJ Brown. I don't know about the rest of the time.
The
I'm
rest of the
still
time, we go with these other clowns,
yeah.
Forbes and them.
I like I like Kobe Durant and D Will. Like, yeah, they small, but
And
they
that
was
was the problem. AJ was big boying niggas.
yeah. I feel like that would be an overreaction to go get a receipt or to go get a corner. Like, especially if you was gonna spend some resources to do it.
I mean, it's going to be at the trade deadline, not now, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a couple more weeks before teams start folding because they were saying Tyreek going to be on the market.
Mm.
Because they're talking about where's the best fit for Tyreek. And they were saying the Ravens.
Oh wow.
Tyreek to the Ravens.
Not back to KC.
Them two, they in it too. They said Pittsburgh backed out. They was like, Pittsburgh had been on it. But then they was like, man, we good.
Yeah. I feel good about our corners.
You feel good about them? Or you think it's acceptable? I think that's the weakest part of our team. Specifically the corners, because I
which
like the
don't make them,
safeties.
which don't make them nasty.
No, it don't, but I'm just saying, for you to say I feel good, that
If
kind of sound like you wouldn't be for an upgrade.
I would.
I feel like it's the most upgradable position on our squad. It's the place where a nigga could come in right away and be like, I could take a starting spot. I feel like you can do that nowhere else on our roster. You know what I'm saying? and specifically corner because I like the safeties.
Right. Nah, I agree with all that.
And I'm putting Lake in the safeties,
Mm,
even though he was giving us some corner,
right.
some slot.
Nah, I wanted to see. I know he was in on one play with AJ Brown, and I was just like, that needs to be his matchup.
Mm. Then he was like, well, who gonna get this tight end that just scored?
Mm,
And
right,
McCullough had a sack,
right,
like his second one probably of the year.
right.
And he goes in the safety group or linebacker, but I feel like he's a safety, but they bring him in on third as a linebacker. Now, watching that defense in the first half, I was like, ooh, I don't even want to watch the second half. I just want to remember y'all like this. Because Puna, they was bottling up Saquon. Puna and Latman both had multiple tackles on Saquon, where we had no one that could do that last year. Puna even had a sack,
Right,
probably our first one.
right. Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, you gotta turn you. It's a steamroller coming to town.
The
Like,
Colts.
Indianapolis ain't no joke. Like
So you believe,
they coming with a lot of them same pieces. Like, yeah, I mean, they got Taylor at running back, like he's legit. They got the tight end, Tyler Warren, and they got Pitts at receiver.
Pittman.
Pittman. Right.
Mm-hmm. And they got a dude that just goes deep.
Mm.
I don't remember his name, but he led the league in average per reception last year. And he's doing the same thing this year. Nah, it's funny. I'm glad you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, you believe, huh? Because I've been speaking on Indy because a lot of them dudes that you named, I got in fantasy.
Uh,
I got Taylor in both my leagues. I got the tight end in one league, and then I got Pittman in both leagues. So I'm up on what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And it's crazy because Danny Dimes is like the new reclamation project.
Right. Indiana Jones.
Right.
Uh nah,
Alex Pierce.
mm,
That's the receiver.
I've picked Indy every game this season. I mean, two of them was easy calls. Was they? No, actually, only this last one was an easy call. But
Right. Now,
I took him against Denver. I took him against Miami.
right. I did not take them against Denver because I was drinking that Denver Kool-Aid. But I had them against Miami and I had them this last week. But nah, you right. I don't think any one of the three of us, me, you, or Lennon, had that as an L on our predictions.
Nah, and it won't be. It
But
won't be.
it's but it now has more of a possibility, you know what I'm saying, than ever. But
Nah,
nah,
I felt
I
like
hope
they can come in with a lot of the same pieces. Like our corners is gonna have that same challenge. Pittman is a physical receiver.
mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to find somebody to match up with him. I mean, everything that we had to prove on last Sunday, we're gonna have to show again this Sunday.
To a little less extent, to a little less level. But you're right. The tight end too, that gassed us for one. They got one that can do the same damn thing. I don't think their D is as good.
Mm, right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially up front. They ain't got two big 330 pounders like Philly do.
Yeah, but our red zone offense, man, like I feel like that is really the biggest culprit.
Now, and it's funny because it was like that week one.
And week two,
Didn't we turn it around week two?
in the second half, maybe, but we was down at the half against Tennessee.
You're right.
And we was
Okay.
down late in the third quarter. Like with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, we was still down 16-13.
Mm.
Um, so now we've been bad in the red zone, man. Like
Nah, I'm not arguing that. We have,
I know
but that
against Philly we had two first and goals. And these was first and goals like at
like
the 5.
right,
Like not at the 10 where it's like, all right, y'all still got some work to do. It's like, man, all we need is 1 yard of play and we score.
right. Tanner just gave up the lead.
Are you serious?
It's tied. He almost got walked off.
Oh man.
Dude caught the Conforto caught it on the warning track.
To make it a sacrifice fly?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, this is not playoff baseball, man. It's deja vu because it's the same shit that happened last week when we was recording. They was blowing Shohei shit last week, and we just switched over to that.
Right.
Like, thanks for hijacking the show.
Right.
They in the process of doing it again. Damn, he had 2 blown saves last year. This year he got 10. And that's what I was saying, because earlier you was like, you would take a 4-3 lead. I was like, I don't know, man. I might want to be down 4-3 with this squad. Because like, I mean, it's just not enough. One, these niggas have given you no belief that they can do that. But we gonna be going up against squads that feel that way. Like, nigga, you give us a 1-run lead in the seventh, it's a wrap.
Right.
That's who we gonna be playing against. And with us, it's 1-run lead in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs left, and we still worried. I don't understand it, man.
They still in the bottom of the ninth?
Yeah, he still ain't out of it yet.
A single beats us with
Yep,
Perdomo.
yep. One of their best players.
Nah, that he they lead off.
There it
So
is, ball game. Unless Carl can throw this nigga out and he can't, we just got walked off again.
damn, this is deja vu all over again. This is exactly what went down last Tuesday
As we
during
was
the
recording.
podcast.
Right. As we record, it might have been the same score.
Yeah, I know both games we was up 4-0.
Right. And I think we lost that one 5-4, right?
That one ended up going into extra, so it might have ended up
Okay.
7-6.
6. Right. Okay. Nah. Well, this one was 5-4.
And it's a
Man,
trip.
this
When I logged in to the Zoom, I was literally sitting still in my living room,
right.
like, dude, I just want to get Shohei through this sixth inning.
6. Right. And he did up 4-0.
At that point, it might have been 3-0. And then I think your boy Rortveld, did he go deep?
Oh, right. Okay. Rourkeville homer.
Right. He homered in the top of the seventh to make it 4-0. And then
Dude.
when the trickeration started,
I mean, and the same dude too. Dreyer came in and he came in last week to start the fire. And you was like, they got out the inning, right? And I'm like, man, it's 4-3. It's no way we only gonna give up one. I be loving it. These are the kind of days I be loving the post game show and Dodger talk. Because folks be furious. You know what I'm saying? And I just love knowing it's just not us. I mean, even like Jerry Harrison and Oral, like they can't take it, dude. Like,
And now our lead is down to 1.5 or 1.
I wasn't even thinking about that because the magic number is still 3.
Yeah, I think our lead's down to 1.5. We was 2.5 coming in.
Damn, that's coming into play. Because a couple of days ago, they was like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, as far as us clinching the division. But I'm like, damn, the magic number is still 3. How many games is left? It shouldn't be this high. You know what I'm saying?
5 games left.
Mm.
And gotta go to Seattle. I mean, well, they fighting. I think Arizona's only a game behind the Mets,
Mm.
who should have lost tonight,
Right.
but they found a way.
To save their season.
Right, but Arizona's still like, all right,
We still alive.
we gonna
We
come in.
sweep y'all.
Right.
That got to get us in.
And then we go to Seattle and they still fighting.
Right. If we collapse out of this,
Into what? Wild card?
oh, I guess that we already in, huh? We guaranteed a spot in.
Nah, we in already. It's just gonna be, are we the 3 or the 5?
Either way, we in the wild card.
Right. Nah, the 3 is obviously more preferable.
Because you get the home field. But I mean, and that's what I keep saying, dude. Like this don't change overnight. You know what I'm saying? This been an issue too long to think next week is not going to be an issue.
If Sasaki, Sheehan, and Kershaw can hit the ground running in the bullpen, maybe. But
that's a big ask. You know what I'm saying? For the whole postseason. Maybe for a series. But to all of a sudden, huh?
with Sheehan, I feel like Sheehan and Kersh.
For all 3 to all of a sudden be like, okay, now y'all are the pieces we going to in the bullpen in clutch moments from now on, from now till October. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's a big ask. I feel like they could get us through that first series, but I mean, when we start coming up against them other squads, man, from Philly, Milwaukee, like they got real bullpens. You know what I'm saying? Like we pieces our bullpen. If you from what you with all them niggas, that's a whole new bullpen. That's 3 brand new pieces, and then 3 of our pieces that we had. Like I don't know. I just can't remember a team doing this like and winning it. You know what I mean? Like this, huh?
I said, right?
This just ain't like a
I'm
this.
done with Scott.
You said you done?
Yeah, like we've seen enough. Like you're done, dude. Like,
Dude,
and your boy
Trinan
Yates,
too.
huh?
I think Trinan too. Yates is for sure done. because he only throw 90. Like that's the thing that's saving Scott is that he's still throwing 98, but they hitting it like it's 88. That's the only thing saving him is that his stuff is still there, but he don't know where it's going, and they're not scared of it. And like, can that turn around in a week? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
Yeah.
really brought him in to try to save this game tonight. 4-3 in the ninth, they bring him in. Like it's no wiggle room, dude.
Get three
This is
out.
a this is a one run save.
A real save.
Right. And I think he walked the first dude or walked the first two dudes, but the first two dudes got on, and the second one was by a walk.
Hit a dude with a pitch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I want to say that was,
On like a 1-2 count.
I mean, it was an even count, 2-2.
Mm.
But that was the 9-8-7-6. So he came in against the bottom of the lineup. You coming in against the 6-7-8-9.
Mm. They trying to make it as simple as possible for your ass.
You hit the number 6 dude. The number 6 hitter, you walk the number 7 dude.
And they like, oh, you know we bunting now.
Right. All these dudes.
You should be getting out.
Right. Well, I mean, they batting averages ain't as bad as I thought.
They ain't as bad as R678.
Shit, I can't even tell. I mean, 255, 207. The dude he walked hitting 212.
Nah, that is pretty bad. The 257 is the only one that's decent. The other nigga, that's two Confortos.
Right, and maybe the dude. Okay, the dude he hit. Wow. Okay, so the dude he hit was hitting 265. But I mean, he ain't like he been up the whole season.
Mm. But still, 265 is decent.
Hit him, then they pinch hit with a dude that's hitting 212, who was probably coming in to bunt.
And he walked him.
Right.
And then they was bunting for sure, and he got it down to set
Yeah.
up the sack fly. I mean, they didn't even really have to do nothing that inning. You gift wrapped it.
Right. And then the
To the
one real hitter you faced, Perdomo, got the hit.
right. To the bottom of their lineup. It wasn't like you did that to the heart where it was excusable for you to be scared, hitting niggas, walking niggas. Make these dudes hit the ball.
Right, man. Yeah, dude. Once again,
Right. They hijacked the episode. It's 2 weeks in a row.
and just, I mean, add frustration onto an already frustrating topic. Like we was trying to get through the Rams convo, which was
Right. And I mean, at least last week the Rams had won. This week they just dogpile on us.
right. Now, I mean, everybody on Monday was like, dude, it was a bad day for LA.
Nah, Gino had hit me with that after the game. Because we got walked off Sunday too.
I don't know if we got walked off, but the bullpen gave it up.
Mm.
Um, And I couldn't even. I mean, I was people were saying that to me, and I was looking at them sideways, like, man, I ain't even thinking about LA.
This all Rams.
Right? Like, I mean, the Dodgers are still in first place. They had a 3-game lead at that point with 7 to play. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
I mean, let's pump our brakes on equating what the Dodgers just did with what happened with the Rams.
But folks was doing it.
Right.
The equation was in process.
And not counting with the Chargers. I mean, just not like
But
the
they
Chargers.
won because money was like they saved LA this weekend. I was like, money, stop it.
Nobody feels that way.
But you know what I'm saying? You the only one that be like, whoa, the Chargers saved us. Like nobody cares about the Chargers.
Though they do look good.
Nah, but they have looked good before.
Not with Harbaugh.
Right. But I
Harbaugh,
mean, nah, go
Harbaugh's
ahead.
pretty legit.
They had him last year though, right?
They did
And they still Chargers.
in his first year.
Right. But I mean, Herbert had thrown like 3 picks all year and threw 5 in the playoff game.
Right. But they went in the division this year.
Nah, they started 3-0 with 3 divisional wins.
That game is, that playoff game is going to be at SoFi this year for them.
Nah, I mean, you
For them.
giving them a lot of grace.
For them.
You know what I'm saying? I
I
still
mean,
can't.
they can still charge her.
Right. I'm about to say I still can't co-sign on none of that. It all looks good right now, but we only 3 weeks in, and they are still the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm giving
Somebody was
Harbaugh.
trying to be like they better than the Rams. They the best football team in LA. And I'm like, okay, for 3 weeks, I feel like you could have probably said that for the 3 weeks last year at the beginning.
Yeah, they finished with a better record than us.
Mm.
And they damn sure got off to a better start.
And look how that turned out. They was one and done
They
to
was in
Houston.
they they was in Kansas City's division. They like if we was in y'all division,
What? Y'all would have still been one and done.
we
You know what
would
I'm
have been
saying?
playing Minnesota
Mm.
in Arizona. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing this year. Like
Nah, I'm not fighting that. They look good so far. You know what I'm saying? But again, you
I'm
know,
fully bought in. Like I could probably get a decent line saying they were going to win the division. I mean, no doubt they the favorites at this point. Vegas ain't going to give me plus money. Talking about the
right.
Chargers. I mean, they ahead by 2 games.
And own a game on all the 3 teams.
Right. Um, and don't Kansas City got another headbanger this week?
Baltimore. That's what they're saying. One of them teams is starting 1-3.
Uh, wow, the Chargers got to go to New York, play a rookie QB.
That's a trap game though. Because they're gonna be hyped now that Jackson Dart is in there. You know what I'm saying? Malik Neighbors gonna finally wake up. Not saying
Yeah,
they're gonna lose, but putting him in now changes their opportunity to. It increases their opportunity to win. Like if it was Russell Wilson playing, that would have been my blue play. I was mad when they put Dart in there because I was gonna put that on everything. That was gonna be my 15. That was gonna be my snake draft. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's Dart, it gives a level of, you know what I'm saying? Not saying the Chargers gonna lose, but the Giants are gonna play better now than they would have if it was Russ playing, for sure. You know what I'm saying? What that's worth, I don't know, because they still trash. But like Malik Neighbors didn't do shit last game. Like all this Jackson Dart gonna turn them up a notch. But nah, the Chargers look good. I mean, they lost Najee though. Najee out for the season.
Mm.
Uh Khalil Mack, he not out for the season, but he went on IR with he dislocated his elbow. I mean, this is what Harbaugh does though. They look very Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? They big on both lines, offense and defense. And it's funny is because they were saying like that's why they got rid of Puna.
Mm.
Because Puna ain't the kind of big that Harbaugh like. You know what I'm saying? Because now their D tackles is like 6'5", 330. Like they got some monsters up there. You know what I'm saying? And Puna only 5'11", but he's 310. And dude, that tight end was saying that he was like, if Puna Ford was 6'1", he'd be looked at so different in this league. He's like, I played with him in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? He said he immediately changes every defense that he goes to, but for some reason, because he's listed at 5'11", teams they don't buy in. Like when it's time for him to go, they be like, all right, bounce. But he was hyping Puna, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, he played great.
Right. Nah, I in all LA Super Bowl is probably the livest it's been
Ever. But since
it was,
'88,
I was about to say it was a couple of years where the Rams and Raiders was both
decent. Well,
like
'84 was when the Raiders won it out here, right? Was it '84 or '88? Whatever their first year was, when Marcus Allen.
83. That was 83.
So '84 bowl.
Right.
When
And
Marcus Allen did that run against the Skins.
and the Skins put us out that year in the division.
Ah,
In the
is
division,
that right?
they did. We beat the Cowboys in the wild card. That was Dickerson's rookie year.
Oh, and that was the Raiders' first year here, right?
Nah, 82 was their first year here. They came the year before. They didn't win it their first year here.
Oh, I thought that's what they did. They won it their second year here then. Okay. I knew they had just got here when they won it because I just remember how my uncle and them had just jumped on the bandwagon.
Mm.
That's when he became a Raider fan then. You know what I'm saying? And he's still a Raider fan to this day, but I just remember at the time I was like, man, y'all niggas don't like the Raiders. They just
Yeah,
got here.
right. But
I've
they
been
was
rooting for the Rams for 5 years. That's crazy. But nah, you're right. The LA Super Bowl is back live.
in Frisco. Like that
And
would
next
be
year it's in SoFi.
uh, oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Either one of them scenarios is killer.
Man.
Two
And the
LA
back to
teams
back,
playing, two LA teams playing in Frisco for the bowl.
and then two LA teams repeating in LA the next year.
Yeah, well, I mean, that has happened from time to time.
Because Kansas City and Philly, it ain't been back to back, but they played in probably two of the last three.
Yeah. Uh, Dallas and Buffalo went back to back.
Uh,
And I want to
okay. One in Dina, right?
right. Yeah. I want to say it was one other year. Or nah.
The
One other
Steelers and
year.
Cowboys.
Nah. Actually, I think that's the only Steelers and Cowboys didn't play. They played about 4 Super Bowls apart.
Mm,
They should have played a bunch more, but I know we upset them. We upset them twice in that
mm,
window where they felt like they should have been going head up with Pittsburgh.
right.
We showed up and it's like, ah.
Right. We going head up with them. Not even head up though, but we gonna be there.
We gonna go trick this off in Minnesota. We just gonna make sure y'all ain't there.
Right. Like we still do to this day.
Right, but nah, man. I mean, I would put a little something on an all LA Super Bowl. I definitely feel good about us, and I feel real good about the.
Nah, and especially how the AFC is looking. The teams you thought was gonna be there, Kansas City don't look good. Baltimore don't look like they look. Buffalo the only one, and they got the trick gene.
Mm, they got the Charger. They might outcharge
Right,
the Chargers.
right. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be them in the AFC championship game against each other. Where it's like, and they would probably tie.
To see which one of y'all gonna go lose the bowl.
Right, like, okay, one of y'all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I'm having any confidence in either one of those teams. Both those teams gotta show me, but the AFC is not as tough as we thought. So it's a roll for either one of them. It's a roll for Charge. They're gonna win a lot of regular season games, no doubt about it. Especially now that they started 3-0. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to that moment, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's where Harbaugh gonna kick in.
He gonna play QB.
Nah,
He gonna sub in like Herbert. I got this. I'm Captain Comeback.
Yeah, these dudes don't have to play Buffalo. That's a scary part. Like they don't play Baltimore nor Buffalo.
The Chargers
Right. Like they play the Chiefs.
twice or once more,
They play the Commanders.
which they falling off. Daniels is hurt. When they play them,
They're not falling off.
yes, they are. Daniels is hurt.
They got Mariota, he's more than serviceable.
You know, he had his chance twice.
He driving a whip at this point. He like, I ain't never been behind the wheel of something like this.
Like what? McLaren is hurt. Eckler's out for the season. They traded Brian Robinson. You know what I'm saying? They got Debo, and you was hating on Debo.
I still
Like
do.
Debo is their big piece that's active right now.
I took the Raiders, and I took the Raiders to beat them on Sunday.
So did I. And they got trounced.
Right.
But that ain't gonna continue. That's the Raiders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Commandos come to SoFi in 2 weeks.
Oh, in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, they get smashed because Daniels ain't gonna be back for that.
All right, my point was that the Chargers ain't really gonna get tested during the regular. Oh, they got the Eagles. Okay, they do have. As a matter of
When
fact,
is that?
December. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook. I don't know how I fell into some Eagle groups, but I
They
don't know.
coming.
Yeah, they
They planning to come to SoFi for Christmas.
right. Nah, they got their whole travel itinerary. Like they going to San Diego first. Like they flying. They gonna hang out in San Diego till game day. Type shit.
Okay.
So yeah, my thing with the Chargers is I'm like, y'all need to feel something real before y'all get in that moment.
Right. That's gonna even set them up more to Charger.
Having not felt it.
Right. They're gonna be like 15-2, but haven't played nobody.
Right. And I mean, who knows what state the Chargers gonna be? I mean, the Eagles gonna be in by then.
Right.
They have some implodability built in.
Nah, the Chargers gonna have a great regular season. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's a good point. How they not gonna get tested? That's not good. You want a couple of those. You know what I mean? And that's why I like what happened to us against Philly.
Right.
Because even though it's only week 3, that's playoff. You know what I'm saying? That's playoff intensity, playoff quality, all that we gonna have to, you know. repeat at some point.
Right. Now, I if Baltimore had to come to SoFi and play in a divisional round, I'd probably take Baltimore.
Right? How about Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas. I don't know that I'm saying. I've said all along. I said the day after the Super Bowl. I said during the Super Bowl, like there's gonna be some hangover from this. Like you can't be down
Mm,
34 to nothing in the Super Bowl and just brush that shit off like you Teflon. Like
mm. Okay, so you saying a step back for them this year?
I'm saying Baltimore smashes them this week. They're gonna be 1-3.
Mm.
And then we really gonna test y'all metal. You saw Kelsey and Big Red going at it on the sideline.
Right, but they said they've done that before.
Now when they was 1-4,
Right, but
they got
still have won the bowl.
they got Baltimore at Jacksonville, which is tricky. Then Detroit comes in.
Mm. Somebody was saying they just need to be in striking range for those last four games. It's like their last four games are cake, and by then they're gonna have their receivers back, Rasheed Rice and whoever else supposed to be coming back.
The
But there's
last
like,
four is Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders.
and they were saying how all of the division games, like they're gonna have a chance to make up whatever ground they need to be made up in them last four.
Yeah, I want to go on a limb and say they're not making the playoffs, but the AFC ain't deep enough.
If you felt that, that should be your bet. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to Rams Raiders Super Bowl, you would get bang for your buck for Chiefs not making it.
Right. That's how I feel. I just don't know if the AFC can cash that check for me.
Right. Like who would make it if it ain't them?
Right. Like Pittsburgh.
Nah.
Pittsburgh got to go. Like Pittsburgh got to be the team to keep them out.
I mean, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Now you talking though. Because with Joe Burrow hurt and Cleveland, that's four wins right there for them.
I would not put money on Pittsburgh to.
Make it. Not saying they're gonna win, but I
Yeah,
feel like they could have one of them Charger like regular seasons. How we was listening how the Chargers could stack wins. I feel like the Steelers got some of that in their schedule.
really.
Yeah.
Vikings next. I know a couple of Viking fans. I was telling them, I was like, yeah, that's going to work with your boy
Wentz. Nah, I feel like that's an upgrade over JJ.
for sure. Vikings coming to them. They probably get that one. Browns come to them at Bengals. So shit, at that point they 5-1. Packers come in, Colts come in. Do these niggas ever go on the road at the Chargers
Oh, they come to the Chargers? That's gonna be a takeover.
on Sunday night?
They're gonna take that. It's gonna be
Terrible
terrible
house.
towels. Yeah.
They lose in that game.
Okay, so that's what, 8-2?
Oh, you got them beating the Packers? Damn,
Okay, nah, they lose that one too.
that's in Pittsburgh, but they stay on Sunday night. Damn, that's a Sunday night game. Indy coming to them is sneaky. Like I like Indy, so now I got them losing all three of them. They 5-5 at that point.
You do? You got them losing all three?
Packers, Colts, Chargers, they underdogs in two of them.
I feel like they get that Colts one. But nah, okay, so keep going.
Bengals 6-5 at Bears.
7-5.
Buffalo
7-6.
at the Ravens.
Uh, that might be the one.
Dolphins
Right. That's another win.
8-7 at Detroit 8-8. Somehow my math is off because they finished at Cleveland and then Baltimore again. They 9-8 at best, man, which is what they do. Just enough so Tomlin can be like, I still ain't got a losing record.
Right. But it's a couple in there that they could flip. That Colts game is winnable. And there was one more.
You was trying to say they was a possibility for one of these Raven games.
Oh, right. Nah, right. Right. Because I said that might be the one when they playing the Ravens, depending on where they at that point.
Yeah, the Ravens is going to be.
You think they're going to be okay. You give them the benefit of the doubt, but you don't give it to KC.
Right. The Ravens going to be 13-4.
And the Ravens is known for tricking it off, and KC got bowls.
12-5, right? You going to see on Sunday. Well, I mean, KC still ain't whole, you saying.
Right.
But it's going to be a smashing.
Nah, I would agree with that because KC is trash right now. But we spoke on that, how this season's a marathon. Like this first month, you know what I'm saying? It's going teams that's cool this first month ain't gonna be cool at the end. Not all of them, but it's gonna be some. Remember the Saints last year? Started off routing fools, 40, 50 a game. And probably didn't win another game.
Right. Nah. Uh the Chiefs, they got a lot of mileage.
They do.
It's gonna be hard to find all that in the middle of the season when they're gonna be 1-3.
But they're gonna be getting pieces back.
Yeah, which is the route we was taking the past couple of seasons, but
Getting Puka back.
We wasn't coming off 4 trips to the bowl in a row.
Right.
I mean, they make deep playoff runs every year.
Every year. Nah, at some point you're right. That does take a toll. But does it take enough of a toll where they don't even make the playoffs?
Yeah, because I mean, I was about to say even the Patriots, like they had a long ass gap between Super Bowl wins,
Like 10 years, right?
at least, right? But they were still making playoffs for most of those years. If they missed the playoffs, it was because Brady got hurt. So
And they
yeah,
was running.
I mean, I feel like KC wouldn't make playoffs this year if the AFC
Had anybody else?
was more than 4 teams deep.
If the AFC's best team wasn't the Chargers,
Right.
who nobody believes in.
The Texans can't win a game. I mean, the Colts is looking like they're going to run away with that division, or Jacksonville. Like, I mean, it's just.
Right. And that's the thing. Do you trust any of these teams in the playoffs? Like, even if they finish off what they started and have great seasons, the Colts go 13 or whatever, the Jaguars, when the playoffs come and it's them against the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where they playing at. You're going to be like, man, the Chiefs getting 6? Give me some of that.
Right. Yeah, man. Shit, my computer is not on its
About that time.
last legs, but I probably got about 5 minutes.
Right. Nah, and we over an hour, so it's probably a good place, you know what I'm saying, to wrap it up. Uh, tomorrow I'm at the Ice House with DL. You know what I'm saying? So if this go up in time, if y'all want to come check that out. And them Comics Unleashed started airing.
Oh, did they?
They started last night. Yeah, the new episode. So they every night after Colbert. So I guess that's like 12:30. Mine should be airing next week because I think they did 6 on the first day and then 6 the second day. So I'm feeling like the first day is gonna be this week. So I don't know if I'm gonna be on. We gonna be on in time for me to tell y'all about mine, but check those out. You know what I'm saying? Within a week, mine should be coming on. If we on next week before it air, I'll tell y'all again. But yeah, and then subscribe if you watch it now. Please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, but the people that's watching, we need y'all to subscribe, please. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shit, and that's all I got.
That's a lot. I'm definitely gonna check in if it ain't the Ice House. I think Steve was
Uh,
saying you in North Hollywood on Thursday.
oh yeah, right. That too. Comedy Chateau Thursday night. And I got something on Friday in Redondo Beach, but I don't know all the details on that one yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'll post on that one. But yeah, that's right. Thursday night. The Chateau too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a full week.
Yes, sir.
If y'all want to be on into something, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I guess we'll wrap it on that, man. Thank y'all for tuning in again, and we'll see y'all soon.